Hi, I'm Naima from Pets on Airplanes. In today's video, I'm going to demonstrate how to modify your new or existing pet carrier to be considered acceptable for airline travel. In this segment, we'll look at some common pet carriers which require different modifications to be made. To add additional hardware, start by marking drill holes in the carrier. To drill the new hardware holes, you'll need a simple drill with a 3/16 inch drill bit. We strongly recommend you wear safety glasses for eye protection. To begin drilling, place one hand on the carrier for security, and with your other hand, align the drill bit with the marked spot and press down firmly on the carrier when starting to drill. Next is to add the metal hardware. Airlines now require metal nuts and bolts, so be sure to use your metal attachments and not plastic. International flights require carriers to have ventilation on all four sides, and it's a good idea to have these for domestic flights as well. So let's begin by equally measuring ventilation holes across the top and bottom rows. Be sure to leave enough space between each ventilation hole. To begin drilling back wall ventilation holes, use a 3/4 inch wood bore bit. We recommend a second person to firmly hold the carrier for stability, as it can start to move during the drilling process. Since airlines now require the use of metal hardware, you'll need to remove all of the single-wing plastic pegs. Next is to replace the plastic pegs with metal nuts and bolts. We recommend using the DRYFUR hardware kit. To add cable tie holes, let's begin by marking the carrier with 4 drill hole spots. We recommend marking the drill holes slightly behind the door. To begin drilling cable tie holes, use a 3/16 inch drill bit. We suggest for you to allow the carrier to hang slightly off the table to avoid table damage while drilling. Next is to check the fitting of each hole by inserting the hand releasable cable ties, as a test. Plastic snap latch attachments are often refused by airlines. Most require metal nuts and bolts. To add hardware for extra security, let's begin by marking the carrier with 1 drill hole in each corner. Next is to use the 3/16 inch bit and drill holes through the top and bottom of the carrier. Then remove the top from the carrier and place it on the table, allowing its front half to hang slightly off the table. Next is to replace the 3/16 inch bit with a 3/8 inch bit. This method is used to countersink the nuts. Then drill the second set of holes only through the top of the carrier. We recommend you allow the carrier to hang slightly off the table to avoid any table damage while drilling. Next is to reassemble the carrier. Be sure to snap all latches. Finally is to add the metal hardware. The nuts are now countersunk for added stability. Your carrier is now modified and considered acceptable for airline travel. Thanks for watching this video segment. For more informative videos, please visit us at petsonairplanes.com. See you next time. Be sure and stay tuned for our next video segment on how to prepare your pet carrier for airplane travel.